Okay. So they are having this Mistral AI from Mistral, and this is from OpenAI. OpenAI is nothing but from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, they are having Whisper large model. This is an open source because OpenAI they don't want to give free of cost, so they will be charging. So this Groq Cloud, it is like open source element as of now. They still it is open. You will be able to test it for any kind of a model. And still they are giving another model also, Lava. That is another model. There are so many models that are coming in, especially they are working on a very for some reasons they are coming into the market. They are just giving you free of cost, and they are giving you a lot of functionalities so that you will become a customer for them. That is the ultimate aim, right? Okay, so what is our use over here? Okay, this is from Llama. You can see this code. So this is the Python code. Okay, this is the Python code. You will be able to run this Python code in your Google collaborator. Google Colab, you'll be able to run this. And after okay, so I wanted to test multiple things. Then you can change this prompt over there itself. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to come to this Groq Cloud environment. I mean, the front end every time. You can change the question. You can just type a question, and you'll be getting the result in your Google Colab itself. Okay. For that, what you have to do, you have to create your API keys. Create a API key and copy this secret code, and then paste it over in that code. That's it. Okay. So just a similar way in Hugging Face, you have to create your API key, and then that API key you have to give it over in this environment so that you will be playground is nothing but your experience. I mean, you can run any kind of thing. You can test it so that uh, we will be studying all this information in our large, I mean, Gen AI model, or at least large language model. I'll be giving you an exercise over here. And then if you are just pasting something, then what is this temperature is all about? Is there any other impact? What is it maximum tokens all about? What is this top underscore p? And what is stream? What is spark? So this is all about generative AI model. So if you change those models, then your model, I mean, meta, will be taken care. And how it has been taken care, only they know about their model. They won't, reveal all those information. But using this API, I think, I mean, the application programming interface, we'll be using that model for our application perspective so that we can create our own application so that, it will be available for our users. I think it is very vague as of now, and it has a flow. It has its own criteria, and I will just give all the information, don't worry, and how to use this. Okay. Um, I have to log in first. Select any model. There are so many models. A video compressor. Dataset viewer. 70 rows. Imagine you are an experienced veteran developer. Just see this. There are so many questions, so many information you'll be getting to know. This for the code and then the function to yeah. This is a prompt engineer. I mean prompt you know application API. In this, you can see API, right? You can go.
So
You
it
can
is like
copy this.
prompt to create the API. Correct?
This awesome ChatGPT prompts, and it'll just give you automated information. Let's see. I wanted to copy this. Okay. Uh, how to copy this? Okay. It's very simple thing. I'm just creating. So Solidity, it's one of the smart contract, okay, in blockchain. So this is the code for that, okay. But you have to have the right prompt, and this, I mean, I think this Hugging Face API, it's giving you the right prompt for you. If you use their application API, okay, this entire model, it is just FCA. It's awesome ChatGPT prompts only for. I think it's only for blockchain or something. Maybe you can test it. So this is for SEO prompt. This is for Linux terminal. I want you to act as a Linux terminal. I will type commands and you will reply to these kind of things. You can create so many things. I think this is an 384 KB size of auto converted to files, number of rows. Last month downloads, close to 10,000 people downloaded, and they wanted to give all these things. So this is the dataset repository or awesome prompts, and we can view all prompts on GitHub. And this is just a prompt creator, as you said, Sai. This is a prompt creator using their APIs. Here, their APIs there. There are three APIs. Okay, how to download the rows directly with the API. You can just access their API, ChatGPT prompts. And this awesome ChatGPT prompts. And yes, the same thing. It's a training, and you can use this API. Okay, and it's a very simple model. You can create your own, code, and in that code, you can just go and embed this information. Okay. We'll do. I'll show you how to utilize even in your free time. Just to go and explore this admin phase. This is how we are going to do a lot of other things as well. Okay. So, for instance, I wanted to create a finance application. This is a finance sentiment classification problem statement. Okay. Right. How to use the model. We have to copy this. So this is a torch. Torch is one of the other library. And transformer, transformer is nothing but your GPT model. Okay, the pre-trained transformers. Transformer is an algorithm in NLP, the large language model algorithm, right? And this is the model code. You can use this code and you can uh, avail this code, and also you have to search for your own API, otherwise create your API. Okay, in this setting or something, you can find out the API creation. Mhm. Okay. And I'll show you next whenever we are just going and using this model. Amazon SageMaker is an automated training model informations. And then these are all the transformers, PyTorch. PyTorch is an advanced In Anaconda, you can see PyTorch. That is an also IDE, I mean integrated development environment like Google Colab or your Jupyter environment. And trust me, there are so many things. So don't worry as of now, but we have to worry about only the problem statement. That is where we need to focus on. So if you are very much strong enough in finding out the problem statement, then you will be able to utilize any kind of a model so that you will be able to create uh, either chat GPT environment or any other things. Okay. So we'll see how to approach that model, you know, because that is what I want you to do as a project and how to take it as a project, and I'll guide you. Okay. Um, and here also a lot of the enterprise models, and here also there are so many paid models that are available. Mm. So this is a free account, and if you just open up your pro account, there are so many other things features you'll be able to use. Inference endpoints, and I'll show you what is inference and the other things, right? So, and this is how going forward. This is how you have to think. That is why I'm just introducing now itself. It is too early for you to think or visualize, but I will guide you after discussing the CNN and RNN. Only two models that are available: CNN and RNN. CNN is nothing but convolutional neural network. RNN is nothing but a recurrent neural network. So this is the end of a deep learning models, but NLP is there after this. That is a huge one. NLP, natural language processing. In the NLP, in NLP, we are going to study about the Gen AI, and then the large language model, and then at last the agentic AI model. How to create an agent. That is the end of our AI/ML journey. So almost how many months? Maybe around 6 months. The journey are 5 months close. So still, um, we are at the end. I think we are going to end, very soon after introducing all these models and how to think as a problem solver of problem statements. And then I will assign you the capstone project. And I will be guiding you how to do this project. So there will be whatever we have learned so far, the machine learning concepts, the Python libraries, and also the deep learning concept. Then only it makes more sense. Okay, so maybe I introduced so many things, today itself, but I'll be guiding you. Don't worry. So, any questions on this? As of now, however, yeah, okay. Just we need to jump into another CNN, and I'll introduce the CNN so that we'll test it in our system. I think the data set and the code is there within you, and I will start what is CNN, how it is performing their operations, and then we'll post
One
it. Mm,
uh, very Srinivas, I have been following your 100 days of AI
mm, mm, mm,
agent.
mm.
So in that one of the topic was AI grids.
Right.
Yeah, so that is something which went over my head. I did not understand what exactly that is going to do.
Mm, mm,
Uh,
mm, mm.
yeah, can you explain in little bit summary of it so that I can go back and read again?
Right. So the AI grids are, it's like just assume that the energy grids that is available. I think in Bangalore, even Hyderabad, it is very famous. The what is that? The
Electricity grids, you were saying.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So if you just assume that you are, I think I shared this information to you, the Chat GPT server. If you have a server in and around, it is not going to be like, there is no place for birds uh, in and around the server of ChatGPT. That means that much emittance, the conception of information, that is one thing. The emittance of the radiations. Look at how much radiation it will just, generates. Due to that radiation, no bird is just nearby. Just consider in Chennai, we have ChatGPT. In and around 10-kilometer radius, it is very, very hard that any bird is living. It is impossible. Just imagine that much radiation is generated. So in this AI grid, the same kind of an approach is used to generate the alternate power or alternate energy sources. So right now, that is an important topic, and not only a topic, it is an important the human needs, because we are already in loss of or lack of the coal generator, and I mean, in
So
Tamil Nadu,
this is,
Neyveli is one of, yeah.
yeah, here is the confusion for me. When you
Mm, mm,
mentioned uh,
mm,
that alternate methods or alternate approaches being considered using AI to
mm, mm,
generate a similar kind of a power.
mm.
But uh, uh, yeah, because being an electrical engineer, I'm trying to apply practically.
Oh,
uh,
okay. So I think one of the guys, he was mentioning the comment over the comment, and I will show you the comment. He is also from alternate resource. I mean, he is also from similar background. Yesterday, I've seen that comment. He is also commenting on me. I'll show you from that. We'll take it up. So this is how we do this. Ah, yes. The A in smart grids feels like the brain finally meeting the nervous system of our energy networks. The future where grids self-heal, EVs power homes, the renewable dominate. Sounds like, yeah. So these, see, if you just see this article, okay. So can you
Internet.
just, yeah, tell me where your confusion consists. The
No,
smart
when we
grids, this
alternate,
is an advanced, yeah, tell me.
yeah. So my confusion is you are mentioning as alternate generation of power, and
Mm,
the
mm, mm,
grid itself is a power generating source because of
mm,
which we are
mm,
having a problem.
mm,
Like to say, radiation is high.
mm, mm,
But so far in the world, there
mm,
is no alternate method of generating a power. Like there are methods of generating the power, but there is no concept of
mm, mm.
avoiding the grid. So
Okay,
that is the confusion. How are we trying to implement this using AI?
okay. See, have you just, yeah, so just see this definition. And then if you just see analyzing how we are going to apply this technique, giving the smart grids of all the, see, almost what are all the energy sources that are available right now? We have so much of resources, right? Um,
Yes.
Electricity,
Water, wind.
right? How we have to smart enough to handle it, analyzing vast amounts of data from smart meters and sensors, predicting energy demand and supply fluctuations, so automating decisions to optimize grid performance.
Okay.
See, first of all, okay, I will ask you this question. So how are you optimizing yourself? That is one source of increasing your energy. Okay. So optimizing yourself in the sense, it might be your career, it might be your personal, whatever it is, on a day in and day out, in a given perspective, how? you are optimizing yourself. If you optimize yourself, starting from your home, at some point in time, there is unnecessary energy loss, the power loss, just without having any person in a room, just switch on the light, switch on the fan, switch on the AC. Likewise, there are so many powers, power we are getting, lost. Due to this, we are uh, draining our energy sources. That is one of the information. After coming in the Alexa kind of a product, I'm just giving you very simple example. Okay, so after I think in the US market, 8 years, I think the exact implementation almost becomes a 10 years now. Using Alexa, the smart home appliances, has been increased. Everybody using, through voice messages, voice command prompt, just to switch off this, switch off AC, switch off heater, because heater is very important for them during the winter, and the other the AC or something else, you can control the temperature. I think you might know because you have seen the US soil in your experience, right? How much importance in there, the peak time of winter and peak time of the summer. So they will just switch over, and sometimes it is an energy loss. So it's how the smart grids using it. I would say Alexa is one of the smart grid over here. It is not generating per se, but it is just saving huge amount of energy. That is one way of increasing this kind of energy as energy sources. As you said, there is no new amount of sources, but there is a possibility of creating energy sources through AI agents. That is what the research is showing, but has not been implemented so far, and there is no the proven track record. There is no proven methodology as of now, but still it is under theoretical information. That is why it might come, but it is too early to comment over it. But within this energy sources, whatever the energy sources, even the water resources, we can save. Even from water, we are just generating huge amount of energy, but not in India. But in China, they are using like anything. If you just go and take a look at the YouTube videos, there are so many things they have done. They are very, very. That is why US continent or US Russia, they are worried about China because they have done ahead of time. Even in statistics, they are there. Even in AI, you can't beat Chinese people. You can't beat Chinese in AI. They are most advanced. If you see any kind of an application, I will show you. Yeah. So this is how we have to approach smart grids. Wherever the energy sources you are telling, still there is a possibility of 70 to 80% of energy saving has been done, but we never care about as an Indian. That is why we will not be able to visualize those kind of things. If you just apply the smart grids everywhere through AI agents, that has been taken care. So AI agents, here Alexa is one of the AI agents, I would say. Okay. It is a very simple point of view perspective. It is not going to be like that, but just to understand, Alexa is one of the main part. But again, you have to operate, right? There is a manual, only one kind of a very simple manual intervention is there, but we can't avoid that, right? Likewise, in future, there are so many other things. Okay, so demand prediction and load balancing. You know about load balancing as a triple engineer, right? So integration of renewable energy sources, how the renewable forecasting, energy storage management, grid decentralization. As of now, we are thinking it is all centralized. No, nothing. There is no energy sources that is centralized now. That means controlled by one unit or something. No, actually, it is just open, and we don't have any plan over that. We have so much of resources in Indian perspective, but we are not applying these kind of things because it is cost you so much. And also, we don't have this much of skilled politicians. I would say. So it has to come from the hierarchical order, right? They are the decision makers at the end of the day, and they don't have. And then, but if you consider other countries, even small countries, Japan, if you take it, they are more advanced in these kind of things. Okay, and grid monitoring and fault detection, consumer energy. It's very even for cyber security. Chinese environment you can't attack. Even they have their own social media platform, their own, because that is how they built, and that is how they are secured. Okay, and yeah, these are all the things. But what I would say, you can save whatever, if you apply, if you create an AI agent, to save these kind of energy sources. This is unwantedly, we are using, even US, I can say, people are using their energy sources like anything, especially Indians or especially Asians over there. They are wasting their energy resources like anything. Okay, so using this kind of a smart grid application, you can think of n number of alternate resources also possible. That is what the future would be. Maybe Tesla would be pioneer in those things. That is where he is heading up to. Okay, let's see how the innovation is just kicking off, especially in this kind of things. I think they are. He is Elon. He is thinking about this kind of things too, to my knowledge. Yeah, that is why he was successful in automated. This Tesla car, because if you just think about how the charging point or charging stations, right? About Tesla, that is why he increased the power to 200 miles or 300 miles. Now even if it is it has been increased so much. And think about the other. I mean, he has to think, or I think he would have thought about this, the alternative resources of energy, or at least he will be saving, like like water bottle. We are getting water bottle, right? In containers, we are getting water, and 20 years back there's no water bottle at all, or 25 years later. I mean before, right? We never imagine, even in our villages we are having water cans. It was really annoying, because I'm from a very rural village, and how come I can just drink through water can, right? And it is happening right now. So there should be somebody or some company, some organization, or they are thinking, they are in that thing. I think that is the efficient point of view for energy resources. So by using smart grid over here, it is like the Alexa point of view, Alexa perspective. If you just invent and replace wherever there is a human intervention needs, if you just operate a agent, then you can save so many resources, so much resources, energy resources, and you can save it. You can just regenerate it, and that's how the windmill. Actually, windmill, actually it's a failure model as of now, at least in India, because I've been there in Nagarkoil and Kanyakumari at that point recently. I just asked them, how they are saving their energy resources. I got shocked. They can't store even a single bit of energy, because that is not the intention, and that is not the plan. Whatever the energy they are getting out of the windmill, they have to, give it back to the electrical department. I mean, electrical, I mean, Tamil Nadu EB, because they don't have the reservoir, because it costs you more. They can't save it for the future purposes. What I thought, it will be stored somewhere and they will distribute it. No, it is alternately, simultaneously it is getting distributed now. So actually, it is a failure for whoever is having invested in those kind of investment. I don't know how they are making money. They will be making money, of course, but it is not up to the mark of what I thought. They don't have a reservoir, and they'll be just keeping their energy, and then distribute after some kind of, uh, how onion price is going up, right? The behind the reason of how every vegetable price is going up during the rainy season, during the winter season, even tomato, right? And that is not the case in windmill. So actually, I mean, these kind of things, has to be improved. If we improve exactly as you said, there is no alternate, but we can create an alternate. We have to think there is a scope for especially these kind of things. It's a long way, but yeah, and again, we need so many budgets and so much of infrastructure to test it and then implement it. There are so many processes, but still, I think we will come or we'll get some of the implementations around it.
Okay.
So, okay, okay. I just introduced CNN and then we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, I mean, after our class, I need to travel. So maybe 8 to 9 is also, I mean, if you are fine. Asking 8 to 9, it is too early for you. If you're
Yes,
thinking,
Ini.
yeah.
I'm
That's fine.
okay. That is
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 8 o'clock, we'll start. After our class, I need to go to Trichy. So that there, I will stay for a week. Okay. So next is convolutional neural network. What is convoluted? So convoluted, as I think maybe for your yesterday I completed one batch, so that is why I'm just getting confused. Which batch I was saying. Okay, so convoluted in the sense the image, the recognition by the system. Okay, it is all getting convoluted like this. Okay, kind of a matrix. So if you just give one image, it is just reading like this only. It is not just reading as an image per se. No, it will just read like all the color combinations first, especially only the RGB, red, green, and blue. So this is the main color combination in any system, because that's how the system is getting to understand. So first, the color combination has been read, and then after the color combination is read, it will just read block by block like a matrix. Okay, this is how I'm just saying, right? The square shaped uh, the matrix, and this is how each and every image has been recognized by the system. Say for instance, I'll show you. Okay, I'm attaching. Let's see. I have an image. I don't have an image. Let me create one image. Okay, this is an image, right? Now what I'm doing, I want to upload this into ChatGPT. I'm just asking a question. Okay. So actually, this is a system generated image, and I'm asking, right? So it is a large gathering or a conference where a speaker is addressing an audience. The background showcases a futuristic, a cityscape with the high-tech elements, right? So including glowing buildings, digital overlays, or flying vehicles, suggesting a focus on technology, innovation, or urban development. The audience appears to be engaged, indicating that event might be related to advancements in smart cities, artificial intelligence, and modern infrastructure. So while reading this image, what any application will do, it will just read block by block. Just to see my cursor, I don't have any specialization to showcase you. Just it will read block by block, kind of a square matrix. Okay, each and every block will understand, and it is trying to understand what is happening, and then it will just depicts its own criteria, and then it will giving you the information. Yeah, and that is how the CNN starts. That is called as convoluted image. The convolved in the sense it is analyzing block by block. Okay. Right. So in neural networks, a convolutional neural network is one of the main categories to do images recognition, images classifications, object detection, recognition phases, etc. are some of the areas where CNNs are widely used. Wherever the object detection or face recognition software is there, CNN is behind, especially in CCTVs, especially at signal crossing. The signals, all the image recognition software and even the hardware, it is based on this CNN model. The advancement of CNN, it's called as computer vision. Okay, here you can see that, right? Computer vision. A computer vision, otherwise we used to call CV, computer vision technology. It's an advanced no, advancement of CNN, but the basic thing is the fundamental idea is from CNN. Okay, so here is how to identify an image and how to do a lot of other things. You can just object detection. If you see any kind of right, so detection transformer model train end to end. There are so many things. So just see this image and how it is identifying each and every image. Okay, this is an airplane, this bus, human being, right? This is how it has been identified. Okay, and the too much advanced, this is an application, YOLO. Okay, so this is the real-time object detection. YOLO is a more advanced CNN model. Okay, if you type YOLO, you will get so many informations, and I would say Chinese are, they are the most advanced people, and YOLO has been utilized and has been just a sec. Sorry, I couldn't avoid that part. Okay, right. YOLO. I mean, coming to CNN, we need to diversify our approach. It shouldn't be the same like a machine learning approach. CNN, even that training, testing, everything is there, but you need to see the different approach of where it has been applied, where it has been implemented, how we will be able to see those widely accepted model. Then only you'll be able to implement those things. Okay, so this is from object detection. It is a really advanced. A recent article shows what the Chinese, even every country is trying to implement this YOLO technique, YOLO algorithm especially. If you are